Monday.
Hey,
it's Monday.
It's Labor Day.
It's Labor Day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back from Utah, fresh as a daisy.
Oh, man, Utah.
Yeah.
Love Utah.
Yep,
Mormons, giant
Mormons
Samoans.
everywhere. A huge Tongan and Samoans. Because
Yes.
apparently they have a program where you get automatic citizenship if you join the Mormon church. When I heard, because I couldn't
whites everywhere.
whites, but I was like, there are some giant Tongan and Samoans.
There's
everywhere.
no in between, right?
No in between, and apparently, when you are, when your son or daughter, especially your son, is playing on a playground with all the little Tongan and the Samoan kids, your son is basically a pool ball because they roughhouse. They play some roughhouse and they take over the fucking playground.
They sure do. Not if my TT's there. My TT, he's been watching a lot of Moana. He will slap the shit out of your Moana.
His TT can hang with the Samoans?
You know what? TT he's the bully of playground.
Is that right?
And I try to not celebrate inside. But I have to be a good parent, tell him to stop.
So
I've literally watched Moana 6 times in 3 days, probably.
Wow.
He can't get enough of it.
He loves it.
Yeah.
My kids are a little too thin. They're thin. They've got their dad's bone struck. No.
It's not
roughhousing, not with my son.
No roughhouse Sunday.
He's a little too sensitive. He's long and thin, but he ain't.
He'll be lean. But
be lean.
Tiger, he'll not bully those kids, but there's this rubber wheel, and he'll get on it like a hamster wheel and just truck all the kids. I'm like, quit doing that. Although it's hilarious because the kids try and push back, but he just trucks them over. And he's younger than all of them.
Yeah.
So then he dominates whatever that. And we get home oh, you think you're badass, huh? And I grab him by the neck and I toss him around.
Have you had him checked? Is he in 95th?
99 percentile.
He's 99.
For everything.
So he's a giant.
Well, they said they know for sure he won't be under 6'2". He'll be 6'2" or taller. They know for sure.
Yeah, because when I see the Tongan and Samoans in Utah, I always think to myself, thank God we don't live in a time where might makes right and where you can just shove your way to the food.
There's not enough of them, though.
Not enough of them. Because we'd gang up.
You would gang up.
I get my small whites together and be like, guys, gotta organize.
Guys. Sorry, there's 100,000 of us. There's 50 of you giants. We're going to jump you.
We're going to have to swarm your ass.
We're going to white privilege you and jump you.
We're going to jump you.
See this boot made by Doc Martin?
Like a bunch of hyenas on a line.
We're going to pineapple stomp you. We're pineapple stomping you. How annoyed were you when I pulled up today?
Oh, my God.
Stupid,
he's got that
slingshot.
He's got that death mobile. Think of a motorcycle. It's a 3-wheeler. And it's got, how much horsepower is it? Can that thing move?
Oh, yeah. Super.
It's got a belt. It's got like a bicycle belt in the back. Yeah.
It's fast. Took it on the 405 today.
Not safe.
I just put my hair in the wind, man. Got my Ray-Bans on. I feel like
you get dizzy
Paul
from all the
Newman
smog.
Not like Paul Newman. I feel like a badass. Yeah. But then I was on PCH going about 100, just messing around at night. Yeah. I'm like, God, if someone just pulls out,
you're done.
Oh, it's game over.
Yeah, there's nothing.
But it's fun. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't buy it. They sent it to me. This company sent it to me. And,
what's the company?
Polaris sent it to me, but that's the brand. But the company that sent it to me, I don't know where the frick my phone is at. Well, I lost my phone, so that's fantastic. But anyways, they sent it to me. I got it for like a month or two just to mess around with it. It's been fun, driving stick. Feel like a man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's not for you.
It's a Batmobile.
It's a Batmobile.
I would drive the speed limit. It would be lost on me. And I'd probably drive it around my neighborhood with a helmet on. It's almost the kind of thing that you need a helmet on for.
Well, you're supposed to have a helmet on.
Really?
Yo, yeah. You get in a lot of trouble.
You don't want to mess your hair
rebel.
Up. You rebel.
Me rebel.
Don't say that.
I'm a nomad.
He pulls up. You'll see it on my Instagram. He's like,
listen to Janet Jackson, all for you.
Mallycat Bruce Wayne.
I do feel like a super low budget Bruce Wayne in that thing.
That's the kind of thing my mother, when she said, if you ever buy a motorcycle, I'm going to run it over. I will run it over with my car if you ever show up with a motorcycle. Because my mother, I love my mother, very intelligent woman. But my mother only looks for danger. My mother only can see. It's that joke I do where I'd walk out with a scarf, and I'm not kidding. She goes, don't wear a scarf. And I was like, it's freezing. I know, but escalators, if it gets caught, your head will come off.
That's like literally way, yeah.
Eat. Did you eat? Make sure you eat. If you don't eat, you'll faint.
She's like a risk analyzer.
Oh, my God.
She's like along Kim Polly.
Well, kidnappers, fast-moving cars, ledges, and, of course, I used to torture her. And poison. She used to warn me about poison. You think I'm kidding? Poison and tetanus, weird shit. Like if you had a cut and you didn't clean it out, you can get tetanus.
Like an old nail or something.
The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm not playing around with rusty nails.
Even now, at 50, like when you go to Utah, she's like,
it's
be
worse.
careful of.
Yeah, it's worse now.
Getting worse as they get older.
She'll say things like, don't eat now because you'll ruin your appetite.
I'm 50, Mom.
Oh my God.
I'm 50, Mom.
I'm 50. So she's got to change some habits. My dad hides from her.
He just needs a break.
Papa hide.
Papa hide.
My father, at 77 years old, has improved his golf game, takes 3 hours of Italian, don't ask me why, practices the guitar.
He's retired.
Yeah, practices the guitar, and then has a reading list a mile long.
But
I know.
if you had, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're retired,
Well, he just keeps
you've done everything you want to do. Yeah, you got to do something.
occupied.
Otherwise, you die.
Yeah.
Like you ever notice that people that retire early have no like passion or something to follow?
Yep.
They die early.
That's what he said. He said to me, he goes, "No, I'll die." How about this though? How about this?
Why'd you turn into
I
a
don't know,
dolphin?
I panicked.
That's all right. You
Because
die.
my brain and my words didn't.
I hear you. That happens to me sometimes.
We went shooting. My
What'd you
dad took me
shoot?
shooting. He's got himself
Loads?
$3,000. Brennan, fucking Labor Day.
You know,
Don't say loads.
God, I
Man.
forget it's Labor Day.
Don't. My dad and I
And
didn't
we're referring to
shoot
your father?
loads, man. It's my father, bro. Don't say that.
Bro, I was.
no,
Alright.
you weren't doing
I
anything.
didn't mean in that sexual
you
context.
did mean. You go loads.
Don't make
and
me
then
get
you-
Razor Brown out.
Oh my God! All right,
All right,
I shot
sorry.
a couple guns. I'm going to go through it.
Shotguns?
Now my dad's got a $3,000 handmade 1911. That's a 45 trigger
It
finger.
was made in 1911?
Well, it's the same design as 1911. It's a handmade gun. You spending minimum $3,000 on that gun.
Okay.
Keeps it in a case. He keeps it in a little bag. He brings it with him when we go to the shooting range. I got to rent my guns. I got myself a Springfield. Don't worry what that is. Then I shot myself an assault rifle, an an AR-15.
Just
AR-15. Nope. No,
Not
not an automatic, but it was a semi-automatic AR-15, which
All right,
is
so
an
then-
assault rifle. Well, you can put it on burst. Well, don't do that. Don't do that. But it was on. You can put it on burst if it's military issue. This is civilian issue.
See, I only shoot military.
But I can. You know what they call me when I shoot? Do you know what they call me? And this is for all
What they
anybody
call
out
you?
there.
Cockeyed Callan?
They go like this. They go when I shoot. They go, "Hey, bro."
Hey, cockeye!
Nope.
Target's over here.
First of all,
Hey, cockeyed Callan!
I shoot with both
Target's
eyes open.
over here.
I shoot with both eyes open.
And then the head guy goes, nah, that's the dick diver. Let
Bro.
him shoot whatever he wants.
Bro, I shoot with both eyes open. I'm left eye dominant. You don't even know what that means. Now
Yeah, I
hold
do.
on. Hold on for a sec.
So you shoot like this.
They go, when you see me shoot.
I shoot like this.
Yeah, of course you do because you're amateur. When they see me shoot, they go like this. They go, dude, what's it like at the bottom of the ocean? I go, huh? They go, dude, what's it like to eat fish in one gulp? I'm like, what are you talking about? And they go, well, you're obviously a grouper. I go, what do you mean? They go, well, you group. You shoot tight groups. You mind if we call you
The grouper?
the grouper?
I feel like there's a better name for that. I would have went a different angle than that,
Well, I
bro.
group 'em.
Because you made it.
I group. I group. That annoyed. When I said that to my dad, as we were
annoyed?
driving away,
Is he
never.
annoyed?
I haven't seen him annoyed in my 50 years. I've never seen him more annoyed.
Really?
He was like, "What'd you say?" I go, "Call me the grouper from now on." I grouped him up. He goes, "Yeah, 25 feet." What are you talking about?
Grouper. They thought you were the American sniper?
Yeah, dude.
Do you enjoy shooting those guns?
I don't.
Can I tell you how it is for me?
I don't.
Last time I went to the range.
Scared of guns.
Also, last time I went to the range, went with a kid with a mental disability. Should not have had an AK-47 because he went and had a seizure.
Yep.
Everyone was freaked out.
Is that true?
Yeah, it's a true story.
Yep.
Anyways, they gave me a Desert Eagle, first gun. Hey, Goof! Hey, Goof!
Yeah.
Great, cool.
Even for a guy your size.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Yeah. What else you got? That's cool. Cuckoo. What else you got? Goof. You all right? How long we here? At least another hour. Okay.
Yeah, I don't see you liking it. Here's what I feel with guns. Because they're so violent and you
scare
feel
me.
it, they scare me. They make me a little depressed.
Me too.
My back seizes up.
I also
because
don't
I'm
have
not used
fun
to
with it.
Yeah. I like shooting. I like I like sort of it's really sort of if you practice the marksmanship of it, the technique, there's a lot of technique to it.
I'm sure.
But
But for a guy like me that doesn't go that much,
Yeah.
like if you want to do duck hunt, but not, I don't want to shoot real ducks. Like if you have like these cool like clay ducks, I'm down to like make a game out of it.
you're not
I'll
a guy
shoot
who
you.
likes violence.
No,
You just don't.
shy away
You're
from
not,
the violence.
Yeah. And I actually, in a lot of ways, I'm the same way. Like when I see it and I feel the force of that bullet, like I was shooting that assault rifle, that AR-15, and man, that goes 3 times. The bullet goes 3 times faster than a pistol. So when you get hit with an AR-15 anywhere, you're in real trouble.
to me it's just
with an
not.
assault
It's not
rifle.
fun. It's not creative. It's not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's a weapon of war. So it's guns like that are made to kill things, and I
Yeah.
think that's a place you don't usually want to be. It reminds you of how real shit can get.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess.
fair.
I don't know.
That's fair.
Yeah. But I think I do it because of that. It kind of keeps me a little bit. I like to feel a little uncomfortable sometimes. I don't know. I honestly like literally
Uncomfortable. You and your dad hunting each other.
Well, here's the other problem with like when you go to a shooting range.
It's not that I'm uncomfortable. I just like after the initial thrill of firing that gun.
Yeah,
it's loud.
Yes. You know what happens a lot in shooting ranges? Suicides. So people will rent a gun, and go and shoot and just shoot themselves. There's a lot of that.
Really?
And sometimes people go kill other people in this. Yeah, I always worry about that.
What a terrible place to try and commit a murder. Everyone else has a gun. And you're not going to kill that many.
Yeah, but there's a lot of suicide. They
suicide,
have,
I believe, but
a lot of weird stuff that goes on with that.
Was that where fucking homeboy from American Sniper died by a guy teaching him to shoot?
That's exactly right.
At a shooting range.
Yeah, he had PTSD really bad.
God damn, you killed an American hero, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, well, he was really trying to deal, and Chris Kyle was trying to help him. He had a program with shooting, and I guess the guy just freaked out.
God, what a bummer, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough.
Go positive note here. College football started, you fuck.
By the way, and I don't know college football, but I was watching men a little older than me freak out over Alabama. I think that's who's playing.
Alabama beat the shit out of FSU. That wasn't a great game, although I was crunk for it. The big game was last night, UCLA versus Texas A&M. I think UCLA was down 35. And, I love football. No one else in my house loved football. So when they went up by 20, I was like, fuck it, and just changed and started watching Game of Thrones. Got my Campari and soda.
Why are people so insane about college football? I feel like they're even crazier about college football than they are about pro football. Am I right about that, or am I wrong?
I think it depends. Like college football, there's like a sense of pride, especially because it represents. You know what I'm saying?
You went there.
Kids. I went there.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people. There's a lot of alumni. Like if you're a fan of the Broncos, they represent Denver. But you have no tie to them.
It's a business.
It's more of a business.
They don't care as much about
university. You actually were part of that university. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why there's such strong ties.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like when Michigan State plays Michigan, two different
USC, SC, and then right now college football in LA is really good because UCLA has a ridiculous quarterback, and USC has a ridiculous quarterback. So it's good right now here. And then Stanford's good.
Yeah.
It's cool, man. Lauren Landau called me, who trains everybody, right?
Yeah.
And he's training Neil Magny for his upcoming fight and all the other guys. And he trains Christian McCaffrey, who's
oh, Jesus.
The great white hope.
Yeah.
He got drafted in the first round to Carolina.
Yep.
And from what I hear, people are saying this kid's the next great thing. As a white running back is ridiculous.
His dad was a legend too, right?
Ed McCaffrey was my favorite player growing up.
Was he a running back as well?
Receiver.
Okay.
Went to Stanford too. Stud, right?
Crazy
Super
speed.
stud.
Yeah.
And so his son's just this freak. So Lauren flies to Carolina because he's in camp right now. And they're just ending camp because the season starts next week. And Lauren flies there once a week to work on him. Just to fix
I always say this about, and I'm really not being dramatic. I swear to God, the exercises Lauren Landau gave me cured my lower back. Him and my buddy Leo Flowers.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yeah.
Lauren changed my fucking.
Deal.
I'm serious when I say that. He changed my physical life.
He wrote several books
in one session.
He literally goes around the world doing seminars.
Yeah.
And Peyton Manning, he works with Peyton Manning, the biggest in the world.
Yeah, he's got a great book out, and I can't remember, but I read it. It was phenomenal.
He has Strength and Condition for Mixed Martial Arts.
Right.
I'm on the cover.
Lauren Landau.
I'm on the cover.
Yeah, you are.
Lauren, where the fuck is my royalty?
Hey, Lauren.
I know he sold 7 of them, but I still want my money.
Yeah, let's get some more sold.
No,
he knows his shit, man. He really does.
Yeah, I'm excited for football. Super excited. We got a special guest in the house today, Bryan.
MJ,
our
new intern.
Jump on that mic, MJ.
And Chin and Brendan were very involved in the selection process. It was kind of the kind of selection process that Navy SEALs go through, and you made it through.
Very
sister.
strict.
So
they really like you. So,
thank you.
And now I like
it's a skill hiring people.
Yeah.
It's a straight up skill.
What was it about MJ that you? We're not even letting her talk yet.
Yeah, right. Welcome to Fun Kid. We interrupt everyone. Don't let anyone talk unless your name's Bryan Brendan. So welcome to the show. Just that you can tell she's a good person, but she also has her ear to the ground as far as social media. She's super smart, double major. Ooh. Her background too. I don't think she's gonna fuck this up.
Right?
It's blown rainbows over me. Thank you.
And you're from here?
Santa Cruz. So it's a little little more north.
What does MJ stand for?
Megan Jane.
Damn right it does. Megan Jane.
And she also has some color to her because, like, her background's pretty crazy. You know, like, we don't like boring people. Her background's pretty crazy.
Well, we were talking about that. A lot of times people who haven't had much go on in their background, they respond in two ways from my experience. This is just from my experience. But if you've had no trauma, if you've had no hardship, typically what will happen is you will either become sort of a happy-go-lucky, boring person, or you will be very neurotic and very worried that something is going to happen because you've never experienced it. So when you've never experienced loss or you don't know how to navigate it, you're waiting for it to happen because you don't have the tools. You don't, when you're an adult, you don't know how you would react, right? So
Phil Bryan and the Fire and Kid listener, she talked about a little bit on Big Brown Breakdown, just your background, how you got here, because you're talking to a different crowd. Obviously.
Boring. It's boring though. I'm still very blessed. I've been through some things, but I'm really grateful for what I have right now. Right now I'm going to school. I'm double majoring, business and marketing, and kinesiology. I teach yoga. God, now I'm like nervous, even like on the.
It's nerve-wracking.
Right? Oh my God.
We always forget that some people are not used to talking on a mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've been pretty independent since an early age. Didn't have the best upbringing. It was pretty dark. And now I'm out of that and I'm self-sufficient and now I just want to help those around me and keep growing. So I'm just really ambitious and focused right now on getting both my degrees and getting through with my career, and I think this would be the best way to keep going with it. I'm a huge fan of you guys.
She's like Doogie Howser. She started going to school when she was like 14,
yeah.
college.
I did my first year of college the summer after I finished 8th grade.
Jesus.
Yeah, and I started that summer and then did the college dance company while I was in my high school.
So you were a dancer.
She's way overqualified for the kid.
Wow.
Yeah, I used to do like prima ballerina to lyrical, a little bit of everything, did like poi dancing and some fun stuff. Yeah, I like to try everything.
I've been known to cut a rug myself.
Oh, damn.
Funny you mentioned that.
I could lie right now, but I won't. So I should probably tell you I can cut a rug.
I cut a rug myself.
Right.
Brian, why is your skin so tight fitting?
What's
your
asked.
secret?
I'm glad you asked. Probably dance. Probably the fact that I dance privately.
You're a dancer.
I'm a dancer.
What'd you do this? Did you do anything this weekend?
Nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
Just honestly, just some homework, kind of lame stuff, and. I was supposed to go to the lake, but there's a bunch of fires in my town. It's actually the biggest fire in LA history.
Yeah.
So it looks
Did you start it by dancing?
Get a little, start some sparks.
Okay,
Bro, you should do comedy.
I know. Well, if you did start it, don't worry about it because I could show up, start dancing because my hips are like water.
No,
And your hips don't lie like Shakira.
Come on, give me some on that, huh?
No, you ruined the conversation.
Well, I'm glad your weekend was full of fire, but I want to know how Chinder's weekend was.
Chin, listen, before you start,
yeah,
and we blast out on the Fire and Kid social media, so it's official. You had friends over and you're swiping left and right with girls.
Yeah.
I have so many people DMing me like, hey, man, I'm on Tinder. It's the easiest thing ever. They went, Chin is way too fucking picky. Just tell him to swipe.
On everything, right? Hell no.
Bro.
You saw some of the pictures.
All right, I did see some.
Yeah.
All right. But
No.
some of,
This is new water for him. He's in a little deep water. Take it
This
easy.
is really deep.
He's still got his water wings on.
I know.
We
but,
can't take his water wings off right away.
Yeah.
You're trying to take his water wings off.
No.
Take one off at a time.
No, but if Jacques Cousteau goes, hey, I'll try this underwater, I'm going to fucking listen. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that, but
and when it comes to dating, I feel like you and I are.
No, you're
Jacques
right.
Cousteau.
No, we're a couple Jacques Cousteaus. But here's the thing.
We're a couple dick divers.
Couple dick divers. Now here's the thing. You're not. He's still hasn't even gotten his face in the water yet. He doesn't know how to breathe yet.
The thing is, this is my issue with Chin and this whole dating thing.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
You got all the gear. You got all the gear.
agree.
You got those cool goggles on.
No, you're right.
You got that sweet mouthpiece.
We spent a lot of money on gear.
You got that. What is that? A sea dweller Rolex?
Got a shark cage around you, so nothing bad's going to happen to you.
Nah, you look at this. You got two experts helping you out.
We're right here. You got a shark cage
Get in
around
the
you, and plus we got our spear guns. We're
Fucking
ready.
water.
I swiped
Hey,
so many.
take it easy. Don't be so.
Jeez.
Hey, let me coax him. Hold on. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Let's put our toe in the water for a sec. Come over here.
Just get your big toe in there.
Yeah. Okay. Don't be too
No, I'm
rough
with
on
you.
him. Don't be too
No,
rough on him.
just take that big old Korean toe and go.
Yeah. Come over here. Come over here. Let me. Now, don't push him.
I'm not gonna push
Don't push
in the
him.
water.
Don't push him. Relax. Come over here.
Nervous.
Chin, come over here.
No.
Sit on my lap.
Chin, you know what I would do?
Sit on my lap.
You know what I would do, Chin? I would cannonball him that goddamn what?
Brennan, not yet. God damn it! Stop being so forceful. Let me.
Wait,
He's
what-
emotional right now.
What have you done? What did you do this week? You posted a picture and you
Yeah.
put the Tinder profiles
So
on
my-
your giant TV.
My friends wanted to, especially the girls wanted to pick girls.
It's the best game ever.
Right?
Chin showed it to me and I was like, oh my God, I could do this all night
What
long.
is that? What is that?
Like a picture, a profile, and you swipe
decide.
left if you like or right.
know,
no,
left
you
if
swipe
you don't
left
like
if you
them.
don't like them, right if you like them. So I would go through it on Chin's profile and go, yes, Chin, yes, no, no, yes, no.
How many more were no's though, right?
There were some solid yeses though, which you didn't say yes to.
That's
I feel
fun.
like you're so picky, Chin, that you're making it very difficult.
I know. I'm gonna.
Do you
that
think,
way.
Chin? Do you think that maybe the ones that you're swiping no?
Hey.
I mean, do you? No, it's just a question.
Just say it.
Do you think that you would swipe more left if they had cocks? And if this is maybe this is our way of kind of going, hey, maybe you're gonna burst, maybe you're gonna bust in a couple episodes and go, I'm gay. You know what I mean?
Or maybe you're like,
I'm living a lie,
or
and
maybe
it's
he's
okay.
like, if I'm like, hey, how's Tinder coming? He's like, not good. I'm like, what? What's wrong with Tinder? Like, I like Grindr.
If you do like Grinder, we will never ever judge you.
The Chin's
I know
not
you wouldn't.
gay though.
Yeah, it's not gay.
I've been on the road with this guy
he's
many
not.
times.
I know he's not.
But I mean, the ones I don't know. People are telling me. A lot of people are writing and saying like swipe right on everything, like hundreds.
I disagree with that.
And then start talking to just a bunch of different ones. But
Just
I'm like,
step your
no.
talk game up.
Even the girls that are with me, they're more pickier than I am. For me, they would pick like if they say someone that's super hot, they automatically go, high maintenance.
Oh,
left,
girls are
left,
haters.
left.
No, fuck the hoes.
And then some cute
hoes
ones
hate
that
on
would
other
go
hoes.
left.
You can't have that. You don't want girls helping you out. They're like cats.
Hoes
Girls
hate on-
and guys.
No.
hate on other hoes.
Yeah, hoes hate on hoes. That's the life we live, man. You can't have that shit. You need to have your boys decide. Because I'm trying to get you out of this slumpy slump.
Hey,
And you're trying to fucking marry royalty.
what are you nervous about? Are you nervous?
No,
about,
I'm doing it. I'm just not getting matched up. That's
No one's
that's the
matching up with
problem.
you?
I have 0 matches.
But how many
I've been on
swipe
it a
rights
few
have you
days.
done, you think?
Probably a grand total of maybe like with the stuff our friends did, maybe like 30.
Okay, we're 0 for
That's
30.
a lot.
We're 0 for 30.
That's a lot of
We're 0 for
swipes.
30. Okay, you know what? I like a challenge. We've got our work cut out for us.
Maybe less than 30.
That's
I
all.
don't know.
Let's, okay, 0 for 30.
Oh, I'm gonna-
you know
I'm
what?
gonna
That
do
stings
yourself
a
a
little.
favor.
You
That's
know what?
pretty
That
hard.
stings a little.
I'm
I'm going to
trying.
do you a big favor.
I'm
and,
trying.
And you're welcome in advance.
Should we catfish?
Nope, catfish.
You want to put Brian's
put my
picture in
face up,
catfish?
Put my face up there.
That's what I was thinking.
Put my face up there.
Or
yours.
should we? No, not mine. Should we slip a Brian Callen dick pic special to
Well,
some of these hoes?
I got a piece. Now you got to be ready because they're going to be like, what the fuck?
Well, no, but then at least he's there.
Yeah.
We'll take it from there.
When I first met Brennan, I sent him a couple of dick pics. I just went, hope you guys are having a good day. You and Tony Jeffries. I remember.
Yeah, that's right.
And
MJ, can you
I think they
show that to
understood.
Brian?
Who's this?
That's my profile picture. And then they could say, hey, don't go. That's the profile. And I'm in a suit. Everyone says a suit and with people. And then if you keep swiping.
Well, there's a lot going on in that pic.
know, but
No,
they-
fuck
going
yeah,
on
you're
that
over
pic.
30.
You enjoy it though. Like it's curious. And then you go to the other pictures. And then there's one I'm holding a dog.
See, I like the dog.
Yep.
I like the dog.
The dog one.
Look, Chin, you're a good looking guy.
Thank you.
You are.
The
guy's
you simply look like a Korean gangster.
You also look like you're 7 feet tall because
I know.
you're towering over all the
my
other
friends are
Asian
tiny.
people in the picture.
And then it says Korea's tallest man.
You gotta say something funny.
No, I like that.
Yeah, you just don't want to make sure. You want to make sure that they're like, is he a pituitary case? Oh, hello, hello,
It's fucking Bigfoot Silva
Yeah,
Koreans.
yeah.
No one wants to get dicked down by that.
Yeah, he's like, I'm a giant.
What?
Where did it go?
What? What is it?
Chin, there are certain pictures that are just.
And he has a touch of the down.
Hey, they're pulling focus is what Brennan's trying to say.
No, just look at that. And
Brennan knows
look at the type of human that is.
there's an issue. Look, Jen,
it.
Brennan can help you with how to frame yourself. Every picture you frame yourself with tiny Asian people around you, like you're a king.
That's
like you're a
Like
shogun.
it's Game of Thrones.
Right, like I'm the king of all the Asians. I'm a giant. And sometimes that can be intimidating.
That's why I have to make fun of it because I'm so much taller than all.
Why
of them.
don't you eat peanuts off their head while you're at it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, Why don't you put a tray on their head and eat food from it?
Maybe a little.
See, I feel like it's
You're
a good
literally
time.
so much bigger than everybody else. How
Okay,
tall are you
Can
exactly?
you send
6'4"?
Chin this and then ask her if
6'3"?
that guy on the far right has
6'2"?
a touch of the downs? Not that it matters.
I feel so bad for this guy.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I know you're talking.
Does he have?
Does he have the downs?
No,
He doesn't?
he's just joking around in the picture. It makes him kind of look like he is. I feel so bad for him right now.
Why?
By the way, I like how you're trying to be really delicate. A touch of the downs.
That motherfucker looks like he's full-blown downs.
Not like a
but he
touch.
doesn't, which is awesome.
I'll show you pictures of him not making faces, and then
If I was him, I would be furious. I'm like, bro, all the pictures?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my dick wet too. You got me looking like fucking Simple Jack on your profile here.
Simple Jack.
I see, man, I think we need more pictures of just you on their Chin. You're 0 for
you could only
30.
put like 4 or 5.
Yeah, so let's
pictures.
take the fucking class pics down.
They'll like if you have people telling you to put different pictures on, they want you to do group pictures too.
See, but I don't see your headline, your lead off is a group picture. It's like, all right, which one am I trying to fuck with here? I don't know.
All right, I'll change.
It's confusing.
So the puppy.
So
one
people
first?
just go, too much swipe left.
Yeah.
True, it's possible.
Maybe.
All right, so what? The puppy one or a different one?
Yeah, because you know what?
I like the
Sometimes
puppy
when
one.
you're with a group of people, it might signal that you're not so confident, whereas you want to be standing alone. So maybe stand
It's also
in a
very
pair of
cultish.
shorts with your fists on your side on a rock. On a rock.
Going,
I'm willing to experiment. I'm
Or
willing to
tight
experiment.
white pants, get half a boner, and just push it down. So you're
I
like,
agree.
what? The way Conor McGregor does.
yeah.
That guy will wear some tight pants. He's got a piece on him.
Yeah, I guess, man. MJ,
Sorry.
are you Tinder, any of that stuff? Do you mess with any of those dating sites?
No, I've never been on a dating website before.
Do you have any advice for Chin with this as from a female point of view?
I definitely agree with Bryan that you should put the first photo as you because it shows more confidence.
Yeah, I said
Really?
that.
Is it
Yeah, it
confidence?
shows
Okay.
way more confidence because otherwise people are trying to like look through and they think that you're just trying to hide behind other people.
Yeah, it's confusing.
For sure. And I
you
think
go.
the dog one should be the second one because if you put the dog one as the
creepy.
first one, it's a little too much like you're trying.
Yeah.
But girls love dogs, bitches love bitches, so you know they love it.
Bitches love bitches.
Right.
Hose,
Yeah.
hose,
And the
bitches
koala
love
one's that's like the winner. I think that one you should do as like
Yeah.
the last one. They're like, oh, okay,
Yeah, I
for
took
sure.
that. I took
All
that
right.
picture.
That's for your
Koala
last
last.
touch.
koala.
Write those goddamn notes down, Chin. We're
Got
0
it.
for 30 here.
Come to my town. We'll take some photos of you. We'll
All right,
find the
let's do
Majestic
that
Rock.
then.
We'll go on Vasquez Rocks and we'll take a photo
Then what
of you.
do you guys? So let's say he nabs a fish on the old Korean fish hook line there. You got any suggestions as far as first dates go? What shouldn't he do? Let's start there. From
I
a
would
girl's
say-
point of view.
Don't worry about spending a lot of money. Don't at all. And
Oh,
then
yeah.
don't do anything creepy like let's meet at this really obscure hike. Hiking's cool maybe for like the second or third date. I know you like hiking, but that's
No,
so
you're right.
weird. What
You're
if
right.
it's super awkward?
No, that
No,
is
I would
weird.
never say
There's
that
no cell
unless I
service.
knew
You
you.
can't.
Unless I knew you. Like
Yeah.
I
But
this
never,
is a first date, for fuck's sakes.
You don't want to be like,
Keep
let's
going. Keep going.
Come up
Let's try
to
to
come
get
on,
it.
come into the woods with me.
Yeah, get in this random woods and fucking let's hike for 7 days. Why,
Bring a canteen.
Why wear your
Bring a
skin?
canteen and toilet paper. You will have to take a poo.
And don't tell your friends where you're going. It's more fun that way. Leave your cell phone behind. It doesn't work anyways. All right, carry on.
Movies are kind of awkward unless you do horror movies. Like I personally love scary horror
Preach,
movies
girl.
because you don't know like physical contact, and then it's a good way to see if the girl, if she jumps and is scared, then you can just like get that first contact,
yeah.
and like
Grab
touch
a-
her, like oh,
yeah,
I
grab
got
a
you,
tit.
I got you, girl.
Grab a tit.
And then
Hey.
the girl can see if you're a wuss puss or not. She's gonna be like, oh god, this guy's like a bitch. Like he's totally jumping
Yeah.
more than I am.
Yeah, if your chin's all, you're like,
Oh.
God damn, girl. That's a
Yeah.
great point. The
Yeah,
other thing
a
with
scary person just go.
just start laughing and go, not on my watch, am I right? How you doing, girl? You good over there?
Once in a while, go.
You want another Rolo?
Yeah, a light touch. You okay? You all right? All right, Daddy's here. Don't worry about
That is it. I'd grab her heart. You all right? You want another Rolo?
hard.
You want another Rolo?
You feel under
What do you
your
want?
heart.
You want a fucking snow cap? What do you want, bitch? You want a squirt of the Slurpee? Yeah, like Game of Thrones.
Squirt of the Slurpee. Oh, you just
Squirt the
squirted it in
Slurpee.
my eye. Ew.
No, I
Or
got a
you stained my
Coca-Cola
blouse.
Slurpee.
Oh,
Watch the goddamn movie.
hey, you're aggressive.
Shut up, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. No, but you know what they say about scary movies? That scary movies in the human body, especially with women, it releases the same endorphins as sexual tension is. So,
Yeah.
like when they get scared, you know what I'm saying, Chin? So that she has a great point with the scary movies. She'd be ready to go.
So they did
scary
an
movie.
experiment with
As far
women.
as like being attracted to you, I'm not saying she's gonna suck your dick in your Civic, but
They did an experiment with women where they put the same guy in front of a really precarious bridge, and they were going to have to cross this really scary rope bridge, and then they had him in front of like a regular like a bridge that you could walk through. Yeah. And when the women that were asked to rate him his attractiveness, they all said the women who had to cross the scary bridge when they were put in a state of fear. They said, "Oh, that guy was attractive." Their sexuality was heightened because sexuality.
it's science for God's sakes. Look at Game of Thrones. You know nothing, crazy. Jon Snow. What else you got?
I know you don't like sports, but I mean, I think active things like paintballing, just to get like running around and get out of the house. Like nothing.
You gotta dominate that shit,
I think
though.
there's sports stuff, or like if you want to do a movie thing. They showed Jaws on the beach like last week somewhere in Huntington Beach. I think that's cool because you can bring snacks.
Also, the cemetery. There are movies at the cemetery, especially with Halloween coming up. Blanket.
Cool. Yeah,
is that a ghost? Nope.
Yeah.
Anyways, but you can do that. But also with movies, it's tough because you're in a theater and you can't talk for 2 hours. You don't get to know each other.
You can talk after though.
Kind of, but outside's going to be better.
Honestly, I always had so much success just at a good meal with really good wine.
Really?
No.
Look at me right now.
Yeah.
You fucking at 50.
Yeah.
You look at me.
Yeah.
Have you had a real good experience with white wine and nice bitches?
red wine.
Red wine and money. You're 50. You're outgoing.
I was young.
You're doing well, right?
Yeah.
That's not Chin's game plan here.
Okay, man. I don't know. Take it easy.
That's like me going, you know what, Chin? I said it was easy for me, man. I just got in the UFC and punched girls in the face. You know, like,
all right, hold on. Chin, if we're on a date, we're having dinner, just like, can I get some wine?
Maybe later.
Oh.
See, I don't think an fancy, awkward dinner is the way to go. I think that's so old school. B, it forces you to be someone you're not.
So weird.
And the girl, it's awkward for them. 50. Let's take a hike on the dating advice.
All right, never mind.
There's a lot of fun things to do around town. You can always find like cool bookstores.
Oh, yeah.
Like see what she like. I don't know. There's always like you can find.
He's looking for a
Google
slump
it.
buster, not a fucking.
You know, it'd be
I
awesome
would
with
get some-
roller coasters if that was like thing to do here.
Six Flags.
Magic
I
Mountain.
mean, that's for a first date.
Take her in
That's a
public
great first
Take her in
date.
a public bathroom
kinda
and do
like-
blow.
Oh, you know what you could do? Surf lessons.
Oh God.
Oh,
You're looking at your
That's
instructor.
different. Cool.
The
Surf
hippopotamus.
let's all get naked.
Oh, is that way you can see how she really looks because her makeup will come off too
Oh,
in the
I'm
water?
sure
So it's like a
girls don't wanna do
twofer.
that either.
No, but surf lessons isn't a bad idea.
You get into a
guess.
wetsuit. How do you look in a wetsuit?
I like the scary movie the most so far.
Dave and Buster's, that's a fun time because you can get drinks and snacks there and then
Terrible
play some
food, though.
games.
Second place.
True.
Dave and Buster's isn't a bad idea. There's Buffalo Wild Wings next to it. Movie theaters upstairs, literally right up here.
I think a horror movie's good. Idea.
Yeah, I like the movie thing.
But listen, Halloween's coming up, so the cemetery every week has a movie.
Done.
You go to the cemetery.
Mm-hmm.
Although,
Don't
does
dress
that
up
make
like
her-
an
Does
asshole.
that make him seem like he's a little ghoulish?
No, not at all. No, it's like the cool thing.
Dress
to do in
like
LA.
a fucking
you're with a lot
warlock.
of
Dress
people.
like
Hey,
a
don't dress up.
a druid.
Don't dress up like a character from fucking
Wear a hood and a black
from Lord
a
of the
black
Rings.
cape.
Don't do that unless you want.
Hello,
Hello, me lady. Thou shalt not pass. She's
your
all-
chariot awaits. I'm taking you to the underground.
She just doesn't. She's like, what the fuck?
I'm Korean.
I'm fucking Lurch from Addams Family.
You just spit on his.
All over. I'm Lurch from the Addams Family. She's all, you know what? This is a terrible
I'm the
idea.
Korean zombie. Try that at a work. Let's do cocaine and see a movie.
If
not a
the
bad
match
idea.
ever happens, the movie theater.
Anyway, good luck. We've been no
Scary
help
movie.
at all, huh?
I feel like you've been the worst help. MJ's been good. I've been awful
Yeah.
too. But you're 0 for 30.
Yeah, so I got to get a match first before we can even start talking about the next step.
0 for 30.
There is. You could take her to a shooting range.
Oh no,
That's actually that. Oh, do you know how to shoot?
that's a little freaky, I think.
No,
Axe
but
throwing?
you can say I've never shot guns,
But I have.
Makes a girl feel pretty badass
Yeah,
if she likes.
You would
guns.
meet someone brand new and go to a gun range with them.
I sure wouldn't.
true.
That's a terrible idea, Brian.
That's true.
So Brian wants you to go hiking alone with her, shooting guns, fancy restaurant, and wine. He's not trying to date fucking Meryl Streep. What the fuck?
What about a live event?
Oh my god,
What about a live event? What about like a play or something like that? Like
Hollywood
something,
Bowl.
Yeah, like a live event, like a where you're because then you can talk And then you're like around a lot of people. That might be interesting, right?
Yeah.
But something not too long. Something kind of short.
You go to a concert, though. It's just
or to Bryan Callen's comedy.
You know, that would be honestly one of the best things to do, to go to one of your shows.
When Brennan and I...
And we'll give you the red carpet
When
jacket.
Brennan and I are performing at the Comedy Store, I'm not
Dude,
all
that's
bullshit
the best
aside.
idea.
You fucking bring her to our show. We'll get you great seats.
We'll put her in backstage. You stay out, but we'll put her in the back.
Yeah, and we'll use our celebrity friends, and she gets to meet Rogan and everybody else.
Yeah, and then we'll run a train on her.
I'll just wait.
Hey! No! Yeah.
No, but that is a great idea.
Right?
Dude.
Bring her to stand-up.
Yeah, I
We'll
like
line
that.
up, but you got to get someone to swipe.
That's the first challenge.
Hey, Fire and Kid Army, let's get this going, man. What happens
all
if we
dudes.
orchestrate a real love story?
He's going to have a bunch of bros. Like, dude, I'll go
Yeah.
on a date with you so I can hang with
You're gonna have some dude dressed up like Joanna, man, being like, I like this. This is cool.
I had these two fucking great dudes from Northern Ireland. They were so tall. They were both 6'5", and they were such Fighter and Kid fans. They'd come to see us that night at the Comedy Store. And this one kid, I guess, they both got too drunk. They're just too big and too drunk.
It's never fun.
And they were trying to give me, and their girlfriends were two smoke shows, and they were like, "We're so sorry. They just love you so much. They don't know what to, you know." Like, and I was like, "I know." And the poor guy was just trying to hang around,
He was
but he's
hammered.
I'm from Ireland. That's all I could say.
You're
to
like,
me. He
I
was
heard that,
panicking.
man.
I was like, all right.
Yeah, that's cool.
So, but yeah, I think that's a good call. I actually think you should introduce him to the world of comedy, and then we will fucking
Loosey
build
goosey.
you up. We'll give you what's called the McAlpine. You know what the McAlpine is?
No, but it
me and
sounds
Jimmy
good.
Burke used to do this to each other. I'd be on a date. We say me and MJ are hanging out, and we're just talking. And then we just met at the bar, whatever, we're eating dinner, whatever. And I would go, I got to call Mr. McAlpine. And I go, really? I'd go, and it's called giving him the McAlpine. So Brendan would go, and I would go, good luck with that, dude. Good luck with that. I hope he gets it, man. What? He goes, nah, he's directing his first movie with Clint Eastwood, and it's just really exciting. Or
God
whatever.
damn it.
Oh, we would lie.
No, we don't need
and build him
that.
up.
No, we don't need that. We can build
No,
chin up.
this is how we do it.
We could get on stage, and then, after our set, and be like, none of this would be possible without chin right there, sitting right there.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's what we need to do.
And then when she's alone, we go, listen, man.
That was all a lie.
The guy doesn't have a whole lot going on, but he's got fucking a connection to Great Blow. And I know you're a freak.
And that's why we hang out with him.
Yeah, that's right.
That is the play,
We
though.
come with the package.
That is the play, though, huh?
Yeah. That's it.
Comedy show done.
I don't know why we didn't think of that, but that's it.
100%.
A
didn't
live
think
show.
of that.
I mean, yeah. Come, bring it back to us. Come see us.
We didn't think of it, though.
I know.
It's an easy one.
It's an easy one. That's
I like
the
that
Chinder.
one best.
And maybe just
And it's safe.
meet there and then get drinks after or something.
Yeah.
You're around the comedy stores, there's a shitload to do there.
Thus the Chinder.
You could borrow the fucking Slingshot.
I wouldn't want to drink and then drive in that Slingshot. We'd have to Uber.
It's a fair point.
Are you working out?
I do some push-ups now.
No, I don't like that answer. I want you
Looking for a
I
gym.
want you in the gym.
Looking for a gym right
It's
now.
so hard to find in LA.
know.
It's so hard because
I don't
there's
know.
only one.
24-hour fitness or
Throw a fucking stick, bro. Throw a stick.
Live where, Chin?
here, like literally a few blocks down.
Okay, well, Box Martin's right up the street.
That's
How
right.
much does that stuff cost?
I will figure that out
We'll
for you.
figure that out.
If you commit to it, I can figure it out for you.
You'll
Sounds
get
good.
into classes. You'll get in great shape. In a
And-
year from now, it'll be different.
And there are 1,000 girls, hot girls in those classes. All my friends who are single, I go, bro, go to Box and Burn, 10 a.m. or the 5, 6, 7 o'clock classes. I mean, you got straight up supermodels up in
crazy.
that bitch.
It's crazy.
This is perfect.
Yeah,
I like it.
because that is he's making a good point too. I always think that when you set a goal for yourself, it opens up other avenues. It's like, I'm lonely. Okay, so join a dance class, join a fucking boxing class, whatever it is. Oh, and by the way, I think Box and Burn's an amazing idea because you'll get in crazy shape. There are salsa classes all over this fucking town, and if you don't think there are single girls that want to learn, that if you show up and you know how to dance, and you go late on the second date, you go, you want to go salsa dancing? And she goes, I don't know how. And you go, I do. Teach you. I don't know. Close.
It's a lot of work.
I'm
man.
not
That
down
doesn't
with
seem like
dancing.
Chin stop.
Yeah.
However, you
Imagine
could just go to
dancing.
Box
It's
and
your
Burn,
musical.
kill 2 birds with
Yeah.
one stone.
I like that.
Having a great workout and then meeting
Yes.
tons of chicks.
And then, good price.
And then you go, what are you doing tonight? Like, I don't know. Like, "Pff, I had 2 friends. She's like, oh, yeah, I got 2. They're performing at the Comedy Store.
Yep.
Oh, who are they? Brian, Brendan. Ring,
That's
ring, dicks up.
it. All right, we're
All
good.
right, we'll do it.
Hey, all right, so let's get this
For
rolling.
sure.
Chin. Let's start swiping a little more left, a little less
go.
right.
All right.
For God's sakes.
All right. I'll swipe more.
Yeah, we could come up with a Chinder shirt, too.
That's a good call. Love to come up with a
A fan made the dick diving shirt that comes out, I think, this week or next. Did I send it to you?
I love it.
It's hilarious.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
I like when the fans send it
Yeah,
because they know the show. Yeah, it's
Yep.
brilliant.
it's really good.
We got to have MJ do a Find the Kid social media takeover where you just post shit for the day so people get familiar with you.
Okay.
Don't feel like you have to like go out of your way and do like, oh, I'm at Six Flags now. Whoa, I'm at the beach now. Whoa, just regular shit.
Oh, by the way, before I forget, you need to get clear when you travel. Do you have that? Where
I have TSA.
TSA's, I laugh at that now. I
Did you
scoff
get
at
clear?
them. I get clear. I walk through and I go like this. They go, there's somebody who goes, hi, how are you? Thank you so much. And I put my 2 fingers. They read my fingerprint. And they go, I go right through. No ID, nothing.
How'd you have to get it though?
Cost me $180 a year.
Oh, I don't give a fuck.
The amount I travel.
I know. How'd
fuck.
you have to do it though?
Just signed up. It took me all of 5 minutes
Do you have
at
to
the
be
airport.
at the airport?
Yeah, but they pulled me out of line. I was there. I had time. I had an hour to kill. The guy goes, "Hey, can I talk to you?" And I go, "Yeah." And they brought me over. And
What
they go,
info
"This will
did you
take
have
you
to
5
give?
minutes." You give them. First of all, they have your info
Because
because
TSA is
it's
a bit of a beast. Though.
Yeah, this took me literally on a board. It took me. They just did my fingerprints. It took me less than 5 minutes.
Does it work
to sign up? 5 minutes.
Does it work for international?
Yes.
Not really.
Yes.
'Cause you know how TSA doesn't work international?
Yeah, but this I believe works for international because I've seen it
feel like you're
international. I
lying.
think no, that's Nexus.
Yeah.
Either way,
Nexus works
the amount
international.
you and I travel,
know.
dude. I walk right through, and they take your bag.
That's glorious.
It's unfucking real, man. No ID. I don't even need ID. I just go.
Does your wife have TSA?
No,
It's a bummer,
But
right?
guess
When
what?
you
My
travel
kids
together.
travel with me. So if I have clear, they come with me for free. My kids.
But your wife doesn't.
No, she stays in that line. You wait all the way
You
over
wait,
there.
bitch.
How about my wife, which cracked me up? I go like this today as I'm leaving, as I'm in Utah. She cracks me up. She goes,
Am I going crazy?
"What happened?"
I lost my phone.
I go, "Great news! I'm on the plane, babe. My cock is also rock hard. Do you mind if I gift you with it tonight?" She goes, "Bah, ha, ha. So weird. A dick is like life. Gets hard for no damn reason." I was like, oh, okay.
Terrible joke.
No, it's not bad, actually.
Not bad.
Not bad.
I must have left in the old slingshot.
You want to break and go check it? Because it's a convertible, right?
Can we grab it?
Yeah.
You want someone to snag it.
Yeah.
All right, we can just pause. Bathroom break.
All right. We got some chocolate. Found my phone.
Got some
It's
chocolate
sitting in
and
the
an
sun.
empty bladder. Chocolate
Here's
and
the
an
thing.
empty bladder.
My phone looks like shit. Screen is cracked. Case coming off because I'm waiting for that goddamn iPhone 8 to come out. It said it was come out September 12th.
Yep.
You don't know shit about that.
No. I always worry about changing phones till I get it. I don't know. My phone is fine.
Yeah, you're good.
What do I have, the 6?
You have the 1. But the thing is
Have you ever seen people who have a 1?
Yeah,
My
it's
friend's got a
tiny.
1. You're like, how the...
I make fun of them.
What's this outdated piece of... Hey, what's this rock?
Hey,
with
dinosaur. I know.
You fucking
It's like
dinosaur.
My kid's fake.
My buddy
fucking
Jimmy
Toys R
Burke,
Us phone.
Jimmy Burke's got that one, or he's got the first one. I'm like,
I know some
dude.
people with flip phones, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just waiting for the iPhone 8 to come out. My phone looks like complete shit. It's almost embarrassing.
Dude, it is embarrassing. What's with that phone?
Look at
Oh
some of
my
the glass
God.
fell off.
Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
Spider-Man edition, and then the case was too thick, so I got one. It's from Disneyland.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got my glass fixed. It's pretty easy.
It's what, $150?
$100.
But I'm gonna get rid of the phone, so why waste the $100?
Yeah, I hear you.
I know it sounds cheap, but I'm just like, fuck.
As I get older, I don't like, I don't know what happened, but I don't like that kind of stuff. I don't like any cracks or marks. I'm like, it's bothering me. I got to fix it.
You know me, and that's
Yeah,
typically
you're
how I
even-
am.
yeah.
But I'm like, man, I'm just gonna hold out for this new iPhone.
Yeah.
Supposedly it's supposed to drop. Drop. Let's go to some current events with Chinder.
Chinder.
Sounds good. First one is... Do you know this guy, Brandon? He's a Bellator 180 fighter.
I know of him. I don't personally know.
Okay, so Sergio Da Silva, he was arrested for robbing a New York City bank, a city bank that's right on his block.
Okay.
He robbed it. Well, first of all,
I mean-
what gave it away? That is Chess says the Savage.
I know. I mean, dude, you're so easy to pick out in the lineup, number one. Number two.
He probably did it shirtless. Like, what'd you see? Like, I don't know. I saw a giant tattoo says The savage.
Yeah, and also
that's offensive to American Indians.
well, what? Or it's offensive that you're referring to them as savages.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The savage is offensive.
Well, I don't know why you're. I'm not going to get you out of this one either. I don't know.
Come
why.
on.
No, I won't. I think
All right.
just-
So keep going, Chin.
First of all, let's just start with this. Let's just start with this. Guys, if your friend goes, "Hey, Brennan, let's go rob a bank."
I'm down to do it as long as the theme music is that I've always wanted to rob a bank to. There must be some sort of way out of here.
Said the juggler
to the thieves. Yeah. That's Jimi Hendrix, right?
That's too much. That's actually that's who sang it, but who wrote it? Ready?
I have no idea.
Bob Dylan.
Oh, Bob Dylan.
That's too
but
much
it's a Jimi Hendrix song, right?
He
See, I want that as a theme music, and me just
businessman, drink my wine.
And you and I are like this.
My,
slow motion.
Yeah, but then we get and then we get arrested for life. Grenades. But wait, who are you killing? What? Now you're throwing the money away. We just stole it. Stop. Hey,
no,
stop,
we're in Russia.
Stop showering.
We're in Russia. We're like working for CIA.
Russia. I don't want to fuck with the Russians police.
No, we get out. Anyways, so it says, let's see. Law enforcement says the Brazilian put on a ski mask, jumped over a glass counter into the teller area, claimed to be carrying a gun, threatened to shoot people. Well, that's when you're screwed. And proceed to make off.
Lives on the same block as
with roughly $50,000.
He lives on the same block.
Lives on the same blocks. Acted alone and was tracked down by police after his fingerprints were discovered.
Oh, so he didn't even wear gloves. This guy's a genius.
Well, this tells you cut. No way, that's me. It's the first time it's ever happened. I apologize. Ever on air. God damn it. This is the same Sergio Da Silva who tried to cheat his way past the New York State Athletic Commission back in June during Bellator's 180 official weigh-ins.
Check that out, too.
What do you do?
The weigh-ins. This is him at the weigh-ins, and look what he does with his feet here.
He's 137.
So check out his feet.
Look at him. Someone said both feet, please.
Dude, what?
That's how you know a guy.
He's not smart.
He's a bad guy.
Do you think we don't see that?
Hey, like A, real stupid. B, not smart guy.
Stupid.
Stand still, please.
Well, he's a spaz, dude. He's a spaz.
Yeah, he robbed the bank.
He robbed the bank on his block.
Hey, he robbed the bank on his block with a ski mask on.
Without gloves, and got his fingerprints everywhere. They were like,
do you know the average amount of money people get away from robbing banks?
No.
$3,000. It's like less than $3,000.
Oh my god.
Yeah, everyone thinks you rob a bank and make like shitloads of money. It's typically around $3,000 they get away with.
And he ran away with 50 grand.
50 grand. Well,
and Moron Boy didn't have.
Look at that weight. That's hilarious. Him trying to make weight.
But what a weird guy. What a mess.
I know. What else you got, Jen?
Okay, this is an update on the other story. Remember the MMA guy that passed away? He got killed during a home invasion robbery?
Yes.
They found the people who did it. So there's 3 teenagers. One's a girl. She's, 16 years old? And the other 2 guys are 18 years old.
So what was the motive behind it?
Just to rob. So the guy, let me get his name real quick.
This kind of stuff worries me, man.
Aaron Rajman. Mm-hmm. He was talking to this girl. I guess they knew each other through a meeting at the market, so they're just acquaintances. And then one day, these guys asked her to call him to see if he's home. And then when they found out he was there, they robbed him. So there might be some other intentions involved too. But
weird, because why would you rob a place while he's there?
I know,
especially a professional MMA fighter.
Exactly,
it's a bad idea. So what's going to happen to these morons?
Well, since they're from Boca Raton or Palm Beach, I guess it's going to be it's considered capital murder. So if they get convicted, they're going to get the death sentence.
Perfect.
Yeah,
just morons. Just doing dumb shit.
Dums.
16, 18, 18.
Super young.
God, what's wrong with them? All right, what else you got?
All right. Burning Man. A dude ran into the burning piece.
Is that a picture of him?
A structure. That's him running right before he ran in.
Looks like some Game of Thrones
shit. That's what drugs will do to you.
So wait, he runs in, evades chasing firefighter, falls into the flames, burning. And did he die?
Yeah, he died. But he didn't die. He didn't burn to death there. So he collapsed in there. Firefighters grabbed him, pulled him out, and then on the way to the hospital.
The smoke and everything.
Yeah, he died at the hospital.
He died of burns.
Probably on so much shrooms, he thought that was like
Or acid
Disneyland
or
or some
PCP
shit.
or some shit. Yeah.
Aubrey just got back. Looked fun. See his post?
Yeah.
They want me to go every year. I just can't.
I don't care about communal kind of like that alt culture thing. I don't really care.
Well, this is the thing. Like, listen, there's no form of currency accepted here. Oh, cool. How much is it to put the RV in there? It's about $14,000.
yeah, I was gonna say.
But all right, how much does it take? It's going to be about $400.
yeah, I was
What happened to the
invited-
no currency thing?
Yeah, I was invited to one of them, and the guy was like, "We create our own thing with buses, and we have a sushi chef and all." I'm like, "Dude, that's I'm not doing that." And also, it'll cost me. They said it'll cost us $10,000 each. I was like,
just
"Okay,
not
Burning
for
Man
me.
for the elite." By the way, I'm 50 too. I'm not hanging
It's
out.
not for me. Yeah.
It looks uncomfortable, too. Super hot in the desert.
I just got shit to do, man. And it ain't driving to the middle of the desert to play fucking Mad Max with.
Yeah,
grown
it's
men.
like this idea of cosmic alignment and being high or just being love, and it's fine. It's fine. It's a romantic's vision of how the world should be, and I'm just a little too old.
But everyone's on drugs, right? That's the whole reason.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of
drugs, yeah.
fucking and drugging, which I don't mind. But
Me neither,
it's not my
but same thing. I don't need to go all that way to do that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I was.
How
gonna
about I put a bonfire in my backyard, give you some
Exactly.
drugs, and me and Brian get
I
our
don't
dicks
like
in.
having huge crowds around me. I worry about that. I can't.
I don't
control
like it
anything.
either.
Yeah,
Especially if I don't know 'em.
I'm worried about stampedes,
Me too,
a
I don't
street
know.
shooter, or just
Yeah.
I don't know, weird shit.
There's like creepy Craigslist lads too. Guys will post up, "Do you want to go to Burning Man?" And then they post up, "Oh, you can have this RV, this and this and this, but you have to be my girlfriend or whatever, companion for the whole
Damn.
thing."
Really?
They will find list of them.
Have you been? Have you
and
been?
girl-
Have you been to Burning Man?
No, I've never been, but I work for a guy that creates like the art cars for it. So I do like admin for them.
Yeah.
And these cars are like
They're
$600,000,
crazy.
$1 million art cars that people hire him to build for them.
And they start building them like tomorrow
They
for
s-
next year.
Yeah,
right?
it takes a lot.
A
It takes a
long time.
long process. I've seen some get built, from start to finish, and it takes months. It's stressful, but
And just for that one trip, right?
just for one trip, yeah. Like Elon Musk went, I guess, last year. Like crazy people, like good wealthy
Yeah.
people go, but also like a lot of interesting.
It's a
folks,
thing for
yeah.
certain people. I know some pretty wealthy dudes who it's a thing for them.
Some of the
Yeah.
smartest people I know go there.
Yeah.
Again, doesn't mean it's for me.
Yeah, I'm just not.
It's all dust.
Yeah, it's just
a
middle of the
lot.
desert.
God, that guy ran right in those flames, though.
Yeah.
Damn, he looked like he was just.
What a moron.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
What a
he was
fucking
obviously
moron.
not in his right mind. He looks cool there.
That happened in 2014 too. Someone committed suicide through the Burning Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
so-
ran through it.
They ran through it. Yeah. So
And
now
they thought they were like Mother of the
Out of
Dragons or
70,000 people, there's going to be one person who thinks he's the mother of dragons.
they
something?
burned
70,000?
That's
Well,
a
I'm
lot
sure
of
you got more than one.
Yeah.
But the other ones just didn't have the
Well,
balls
that's
to
why
do it.
correct me if I'm wrong. They have a line of firefighters that are holding hands,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
I don't know
they
about
surround
holding
it with security
How-
because they know somebody's
How'd
going to be
this
high as shit.
fucking savage
His
get
name
through
is
there?
Aaron Joel Mitchell, and he was obviously
He looks athletic just from that picture.
He does, and he looks like
a straight up like
he looks like he's
Game of Thrones guy.
last of Mohicans right there. He looks pretty badass.
but with Skechers on.
If you're gonna go, that's a pretty badass way to go.
God, not really.
Well, I'm trying to put a.
This is him.
That's got to be him.
Let's see,
Let me see. Let me get pictures.
41, handsome guy,
Sure says crazy
Very happy.
donkey.
athletic looking guy, crazy donkey. I wonder what happened. Maybe he
Does
was
it
just,
say anything? Scroll down, Chin.
Maybe he just wanted to die that way. I don't know. Maybe he was suicidal.
Yeah, because you don't run in there thinking you're gonna be all right unless
Yeah.
you're the mother of the dragons, which is fake.
Yes, which is fake.
He put the firefighters at risk too, though, because they had
Yeah,
to go
I
in
know.
and pull them out.
God damn, look at him there.
Oh shit!
That motherfucker did a swan dive into the
Oh,
flame.
because the heat was so bad. Well,
He
how do
straight
you-
scorpioned into the flames.
Yeah,
Legs
I
backwards.
I don't know. That's a bad way to die. I would imagine.
There could be nothing worse than burning alive.
No, it's got to suck.
Did it say he was on? Obviously, I'm assuming he's on crazy drug. He was a loving, nice person. Joe liked hiking outdoors, running, and dying
Into
in
fire.
fires.
Yeah,
I mean, listen, people are like, how can you make jokes of that? Listen, he's the dumbass that ran in there.
Yeah.
It was his choice. Now, if he was accidentally killed, you can't make jokes on it.
yeah. I mean,
But when you have a ponytail and you run into a fire, and that's the way you want to go,
yeah. I don't have that much sympathy because he's 41 and he probably had other problems, and I don't have. I only have so much sympathy. Like I worry about children with cancer. There are all kinds of things. But a guy like that, You know what I mean?
Bro, yesterday, I'm watching this E60 is what they call it. It's kind of like ESPN's little mini docs, right? And I'm watching it for the Carr brothers, David Carr and David Carr and who's the quarterback for the Raiders? Anyways, two brothers.
Kenny Stabler.
No, well,
sorry.
Anyway, so I'm watching for that story. But they go, before we get to our feature, here's another story of a little boy, I forget his name. He was born with a heart disease, like a horrible heart disease. So they show him going through all these freaking surgeries, operations. Before he was 24 weeks old, he had 2 operations on his heart, first ever, and he had them 2 weeks apart. Crazy stuff. So he starts doing better. Then he gets real sick. But the dad's filming everything. He's like posting it for inspirational stuff, like, please support our son. Well, his son's like a year old, and he's obsessed with baseball and the Boston Red Sox. So the only thing that would make him happy is the Red Sox. So they show him like playing baseball, like all this stuff with the Red Sox. So the dad's filming. He goes, I got good news. He's like, and he's been on the waiting list to get a new heart because his heart's going to fail. If he doesn't get one, he's going to die. So his dad's like, I got good news. You're getting a heart. And the little boy's like, really? When? And he goes, probably tonight. And then they show the little kid crying because he's scared, right? And it's horrible. And I'm like, oh, fuck, this is going to be a great story, though.
Oh, God.
He gets the heart, right?
Yeah.
Gets the heart, and then he's fine. And then he goes home. The Boston Red Sox come to his house.
Wow.
2 of them come to his house to play baseball with him. That's all he's ever wanted.
How old is he?
Fuck, man. 3. To play baseball with him. So the starting pitcher and the starting catcher come, and he's playing baseball with him. And like, hey, guess what? In 4 weeks or so, you're going to throw the first pitch out for us. And he's like, oh, my God, he's so excited. And I'm like, dude, this is cool. 13 days later, the kid dies.
Yeah.
The fuck? I'm crying. I'm watching. I'm like, what?
It's so risky, heart operation.
So then, yeah.
Like
so then the way it ends, the mom threw out the first pitch, and that was it.
Oh, it's like
I was like,
oh, well, they took you. Well, they took you down a road, and then you're waiting for it to be a happy ending. Yeah, I'm watching this. It's gonna be a happy ending, and they're like, oh, and by the way, 13 days later, see you later.
How crazy is that?
They dropped you off a ledge,
dude.
They took you for a walk.
They always have like these.
They took you for a walk and they dropped you off the ledge,
dude.
That's what it was. There was no light at the end of that tunnel.
Me and Joe were bawling, and I go, don't. She's like crying because it was rough stuff, man.
Sure.
Sass shit I've seen in a long, long time. And I go, don't worry, he's gonna be fine. They wouldn't show this, and they're like 13 days after filming with the Boston Red Sox, he died as well.
Hey, ESPN.
I'm heartbreaking.
Yeah,
it was insane.
I mean, gee whiz.
Oh, I know. It's a crazy story, but
yeah. Well,
the David Carr and his brother Carr,
men who run into fires and children who die of bad hearts. Next current event, please.
Happy story. This guy, his name is something Mattress Mac.
This is so we got an email because I was making fun of Joel Osteen because he wouldn't open his church doors.
Yeah,
it's more about a money thing for him. So people are like, yo, fuck that guy. Check out this guy, and that's why this is up there. Go ahead.
So this guy he owns a huge chain of these really big furniture stores, and during the flooding, he invited anyone to come in, and he actually took out his own delivery trucks to pick up people.
Goddamn.
And picked up more than 200 people, and he has at least 400 people at his stores right now.
Wow. Cool
He lets them sleep on all their furniture. He doesn't care about it. He's like, he wants to take care of these people.
That's pretty badass. Pretty good marketing too. I'll go buy everything from him.
He seems like a good dude.
I'm sure he's a good dude.
Great guy.
I
don't think it's about the marketing because he's doing so much
I'm being
product. He's doing so much, but
yeah.
That's
a good man.
We focus on Joel Osteen, or the fuck is
he opened up his doors too, though. Joel Osteen.
After a ton of no, don't let this fuck pass. The only reason he did it is because he got so much heat from everyone.
Yeah.
He's like, well, yeah, let's do it now. No.
Yeah,
he's a prick.
He has a donation fund now too. They don't know where the donations are going to, so now he's getting backlash about that because people are questioning him where the money's going.
No, he's a snake.
So
this guy is not, however.
And then people have already put out a petition to give him a day, like the Mattress Mac Day, or his name is something Jim McInville.
Really cool. Makes
so cool, man.
Over 170,000 signatures already.
Who's sexy? Who's sexy reporter right there?
Ooh. Right? How about J.J. Watt raised $18 million now?
Jeez.
Wow.
$18.5 million.
Wow. That's impressive as hell.
They showed another. I think he was an NBA player. He's from Houston. He was in a giant like truck, just going around saving people. And he's like, "Yo, hit me up on Snapchat, Instagram. If you're stuck, I'm coming around."
Do you know that according to the freaking, because they were saying that basically they were saying that hurricanes, they were blaming it on global warming and stuff. But actually, they ran a really interesting article. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration.
Is this your drop of knowledge right now?
No, but it could be. It recently said it's premature to conclude that human activities, in particular greenhouse gas emissions, are causing hurricanes. But
We've always had them, right?
This is well. Also, the main thing is this: that they were talking about how Houston is, it's because of fossil fuels. It's where fossil fuels are. It's causing global warming, which is producing more hurricanes. In fact, the link between global warming and recent hurricanes and extreme weather event is unsupportable based on research and evidence. And it's shown that the hurricanes hitting the U.S. have not increased in frequency or in intensity since 1900. And there is no notable trend up or down in global tropical cyclone landfalls since 1970. And floods have not increased in frequency or intensity in the U.S. since 1950. And that is from I have it, and I wrote it down. I don't have it, but it's essentially the United Nations has the global climate panel, where we get most of our information from. The scientists that sort of set the standard.
Chill out, man.
Well, there's
no Armageddon.
Yeah, because I've been reading a lot in the New York Times and stuff about our frequency of hurricanes, and you hear it on the media that this is because of global warming. But in fact, if you actually look at the same sources that a lot of those people are drawing from.
Those guys say, no, don't blame it all on that,
I can't believe I'm the fucking interclimate panel, the panel on...
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Intergalactic Climate Panel Syndrome.
Panel on climate change or some shit like that. It's the...
No. It's the climate are us...
I'm going to find it right now, you fuckers.
Please do, man. I love how you have this really orchestrated.
No, this wasn't a dropping knowledge. I had read this really interesting article.
Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change.
The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change.
That is a tough one.
It is.
IPCC.
Fuck, the IPCC, which is the...
IP squared.
Really does set the standard, and it's what both sides of the debate draw from. They do exhaustive research, over years, and they're like a huge conglomerate of scientists. And even they are not supporting the idea that global warming. Well, they're not supporting. Whether or not global warming is man-made is a contentious subject. I would imagine it probably is. I don't know. I'm not a climate scientist, but most climate scientists apparently are saying that it's
You've heard
pointing
both ways,
to human,
though, right?
Yeah, but it's pointing to human activity, or at least partially. Okay, that's fine.
Chalk up all of it.
The debate becomes: are you going to be able to stop global warming with more governmental regulation? That's where really the debate hinges on. But what I think is really, really interesting, and I didn't know, was that in fact hurricanes, flooding, cyclones are not, according to this article, are not in higher frequency, and that's according to not only the IPCC. But the other group that I cited, which I thought was fascinating, was the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, and those are I guess really reputable people. So, but you read about it and it's like, oh, we're all this fucking change in weather. It's like Hurricane Harvey and Katrina and the what was the one that hit New York?
But those are the ones that make headline news because it's fun to scare people and breaking news.
Yeah.
But if you read New York Post, you read some of these other outlets, like. It's horrible, but it's also it's nothing out of the ordinary, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they've not increased in frequency.
There's no Armageddon.
They've not hurricanes have not increased in frequency or intensity in the United States.
Bro,
let's
know what?
Hold each other.
When you do that stuff,
let's hold each other. Next current event, please.
You're like a.
That hurts me because you squeezed my little handy.
You're a little handy pandy.
Well, my hands.
Bro,
one of my
you're
handy
like a hurricane
like that, it hurts.
expert, man.
Yeah, my handy pandy hurts when you do that. Go ahead.
Shout out to the intergalactic seashore sun.
I love Lil Wayne.
So Lil Wayne had another seizure attack, and he canceled his Vegas concert gig.
Is it from all the scissor?
People are saying it's because he's not stopping with that scissor.
Yeah.
What is that?
He stays on it. So it's codeine, Sprite, mix those together, you get that purple stuff.
Purple drink.
That purple drink.
He's in shape.
Which I really want to try it.
He's in shape.
He's not. He's tiny, and he's thin as shit.
Oh, he is?
I've seen him in person. He's about this tall.
No, is he?
Bags under his eyes. No, he does so much drugs, it's not even funny.
Damn it.
They call him Lil Wayne for a reason. He's so tiny.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, so like when you saw Kendrick Lamar, you're like, gee, that's the best rapper in the world. You're like, that little guy, Kendrick's bigger than he is.
What?
Maybe by an inch.
Oh,
but they're both skinny.
Okay.
But he just stays on that scissor, huh?
Mm-hmm. Double cupping.
I mean, is it still a popular thing? I watched this documentary on Viceland on scissor, how it got started in Houston and all that. I got to be honest, I want to try it. I wish I knew someone who'd get me some.
Codeine?
It's very expensive.
Codeine's an opioid. Stay away from that.
No.
Yeah.
I know what it is. I want some.
Hey, listen, man. No.
Bro, I want some purple scissors.
No, you're
Why?
not. Because I'm not letting
try
you
it with me.
Look, bro, I'm not getting you hooked on opiates, and the whole show will go for shit. I don't need you nodding off when we're fucking trying to. Yeah, Brennan's nodding off again. I guess I'm carrying the show.
I got a gold grill. I look like Paul Wall.
Ah, shit.
Hey.
Why does he have a face tattoo? Well, he's on fucking that
You wouldn't try a scissor with me?
Sure wouldn't.
You didn't come. We can try it when
I ain't trying no fucking opioid, bro. I don't want to be hooked on it. I don't get hooked.
Well, anyone has hookups for a scissor, let me know.
No.
Yeah, I want that
next
purple.
time you have a show, somebody's
I want that purple.
bro.
I'll try it for sure.
You get a vampire show up. That's how you get the vampires come out of the woodwork. Because there are plenty of vampires want you to share in their misery. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah.
I apologize.
My girl used to say that to me. She goes, I had a talk. I said, what? She was a drug addict. And said, my cousin said, listen, come out of the bathroom. Because I used to be a vampire too. And it's real sunny over here. That's how she planned it. She goes, so I'm ready to hit the sunlight. And I was like, all right. And then she smoked crack with a guy and fucked him. Okay, let's go to the next current event, please.
Well, so Lil Wayne's in the hospital?
In the hospital.
Yeah, just staying on that scissor.
This is a lady who took some interesting maternity pictures. And
with bees?
She's a beekeeper and a honeybee rescuer. So check these pictures out. That's her next to a bunch of bees.
Nothing's.
And then here's one with a bunch of bees on her stomach and hand.
She's holding the queen. That's how you do it.
And that's her baby in there too, man.
Yeah, but when you hold the queen, all they do is they surround you and they want to protect the queen. They're not going to sting you.
But also, don't do that.
Nah,
but also, be less creepy about it.
Yeah, well, she's a beekeeper.
But let's call it like it is. She's also batshit crazy, pregnant, wants to be covered in bees. There's that.
The bees are blessing her baby.
They're on her face, too.
First of all, the bees are warming. They're warming her baby with their wings, and they're blessing her baby.
Hey, is her Instagram just say hashtag Queen Bee?
Yep, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be that baby's gonna be sweet. That baby's gonna be super sticky.
Yeah, so she's getting shit from people online.
Oh, she says there's a lot of positive comments.
When is she gonna have her BB? I'm fucking funny, man. I'm killing it today. Killing it.
That baby's going to sting when it comes out.
Oh, it sure is going to sting.
Well, those are terrible pictures, but...
and this is the last one, I think.
Car sprays burning fuel in the crowd during a motor event. Well...
So during a burnout, this car is like, you'll see this, fuel and fire.
Yeah, that does not feel good.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good.
Look at the guy raising his hand. Hey, bro. God. Looks like Don Cerrone.
He does.
If people get hit with tires in the face with that shit, I'm not...
tires in the face, it's game over.
It's not my thing to get pressed up against the wall and watch cars go around and around and around.
Me neither. I've never been in NASCAR or any of that.
No, not that interesting.
Wait,
I did a thing
my
for
brother's
Discovery
super into
Channel
F1.
too. Yeah. Ooh, first Sunday service since Backlash. Let me hear him.
Let me clarify some things.
This might be a little too long, but let's see.
Even Harvey can't keep us from praising, amen?
Oh, fuck this
Blessed
guy.
to have you. Please be seated if you would. I'm not going to speak long. Yeah, somebody said amen. Don't say that now. But seriously, you know, there's been so much misinformation about the church this week. I wanted to clarify some things.
Saving his ass.
All right.
Well, they love him, so that's all I got to say.
Yes, they do.
This foot put
black and white. And white.
Hold on, he put God knew that Houston could handle the hurricane.
Black and white.
Quit being upset by something you can handle.
I know y'all love me. You need to get on social media.
You like
so much misinformation. Let me clarify some things. This building flooded in 2001 when the Rockets were still playing basketball here. There was over 5 feet of water in this lower bowl. Knowing that, when we took possession, we installed large floodgates around the building. Last Sunday morning, like Trevor was saying, when all the when it rained so hard, the water came within a foot or two of breaching the new floodgates and flooding the building again. Without those floodgates, we wouldn't be here today. So the water started receding late Sunday, maybe early Monday. We felt like it was safe to start taking people in on Tuesday. Had we opened the building earlier and someone been injured, or perhaps that it flooded and people lost their lives, that would be a whole different story. And I don't mind taking the heat for being precautious, but I don't want to take the heat for being foolish.
That's all right. That's fair. That's fair.
So,
I'm going to take him at his word.
People think that picture was from before, too.
So scroll down for me, Chin, to the article. This is the issue I have. So it says, Joel claims his mega church was always open to the public, despite videos and eyewitness saying otherwise. He blamed the internal flooding for the delay. Said a security company might have been responsible for turning people away.
That's fair. I'm going to take him for his word. I don't like being cynical.
I don't trust him.
And by the way, he did open his doors. So regardless, he opened his doors.
A little late, but yeah, he did.
In the end.
A little late.
And if that's true, that does make sense. And I do believe him that it was flooded in 2001. And they put up floodgates, and that's a serious flood. I mean, that shit was like so high. So maybe he's right. You know.
I don't. You're nicer than me. I don't buy it. I don't trust him for many reasons.
Well, that's because you're not a man of God, and you're obviously going to hell. So you should go to church and clean yourself up, sir. You should clean yourself up.
That's it.
I got to drop your knowledge, you bastards. I thought it was interesting, too. And I want to see what you guys think of this. And I have a point of view on it, and I thought it was kind of interesting.
If you make references and you can't remember, I'm going to bust.
No, I ain't going to do that. I ain't going to do that, man. I promise I ain't going to do that now.
You got more chocolates down there.
Chocolates. Those are good, aren't they? Chin, can you just hold on to find this shit?
All right. Let's see if I can find some of the Joel Osteen pictures. Lying. And they're coming up right now. And no, they're not really here.
It's just memes.
Some memes. To reach up for the new, you must let go of the old. What lies behind you is not nearly as important as what lies in front of you. That's actually a nice quote.
Are you religious at all, MJ?
Let's see.
I have my faith. Yeah, I just keep it private.
Oh.
Yeah.
Super skeptical.
Private.
So I want to read this. Ready?
Super skeptical.
Let me get everybody's take on this. Are we good, Chin?
Yep.
All right, so I want to get you guys' take on this. So I don't know if you know that, but children of Congress members do not have to pay back their college student loans. Number one.
Fucked up.
Staffers of Congress family members are also exempt from having to pay back student loans.
That makes sense.
Members of Congress can retire at full pay after only one term.
Jesus.
Hold on. Members of Congress have exempted themselves from many of the laws they have passed under which ordinary citizens must live. For example, they are exempt from any fear of prosecution for sexual harassment. And as the latest example, they have exempted themselves from the health care reform in all its aspects. Okay, they don't have to worry about health care, okay, because they're taken care of. Now, this is interesting because if you look at the 28th Amendment, it reads as follows. Congress shall make no law that applies to the citizens of the United States that does not apply equally to the senators and or representatives, and Congress shall make no law that applies to the senators and or representatives that does not apply equally to the citizens of the United States. So it is a violation of the 28th Amendment, but I just wonder, do you think, though, that the way you get good people in Congress is by creating incentives since you're not making that much money?
No.
No?
So they just get this pass?
I wonder what kind of perks. I don't like if you're working as a public servant, should you get some perks?
Well, shouldn't teachers get perks?
I think so.
What about teachers? So. What about teachers who have masters and they're teaching in middle school and high schools and have all these student loans? What about them?
Yeah.
Are you telling me those people are more important than the teachers?
Well, I don't,
who educate our youth?
I don't know about teachers. You can make an argument for that, but I'm just sticking to this for now. Do you think that because you're a public servant, we would get people who are more qualified who didn't have to make that much of a sacrifice? I don't know. I don't know the answer. I know the Constitution says it's unconstitutional, so I'd go with that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was surprised by that too.
But I'm saying my point is, if you're gonna do that with them, who has more of an impact on society, them or the teachers?
Well, definitely teachers seem to be underpaid in most cases.
They have no benefits.
Yeah. Well, they have benefits. Depending.
Well, I'm not like that.
Yeah, that's a different.
Well, no, they have benefits, work benefits, but
Sure.
Not like that. Granted, they have summers off, so quit complaining. But you know what I'm saying?
There is that.
You do have summers
and
off.
It's also you're also working from 8 to 3. It's not as long.
Still, but you're educating the young minds of
100%,
America.
100%.
You get summers off though.
And you work till
You
3.
get summers off at 3. It's kind of you're talking about a nice gig when I think about it.
Now that I think about
Now that I
it.
think about
Take your money.
Shut your
the
fucking
fuck up.
mouth, man. You're also wrangling cats.
We love teachers and
K
we love
through fifth
teachers and we
grade.
love nurses, but
Well, no, nurse is different. You're talking about what kind? Hold up. You talking about the school nurse?
I'm talking about nurses.
You
in
fake
general.
nurse. School nurse? Fake nurse.
Fake nurse.
First fake nurse.
Applying aspirin.
Let me see. Yeah, you better go home. You're not sick, bitch. I just said I'm sick. You don't know how I feel. You're not a doctor.
Did you fake sick a lot?
No.
No. You good at 2 shoes, huh?
No, I
You
just
just were ready to practice sports.
yeah, I didn't fake sick. Did you fake sick a lot?
Only once in college when I was not ready for my calc exam. I'm dizzy.
But still, well, college. Jesus Christ, grow up, man. But
Nope.
no, I didn't fake sick. Did you? Oh, you're sucking on that chocolate.
Did you see that nurse that got arrested in Utah because she wouldn't draw the blood from an unconscious patient?
Oh,
That
yeah.
cop
Crazy.
freaked out on it,
Yeah.
right? That
No,
cop's
no.
screwed now.
Yeah, he got in trouble. I don't know if he got
Yeah,
fired.
what
He was
happened
on
with
leave.
that?
I think he got fired.
Oh,
Yeah.
because she didn't give her consent.
The person that was unconscious, they're supposed to give a consent to
Yes.
take blood from them, and the
Yes.
nurse was trying to protect that person.
Yes.
And the cop wanted to get, because he
Yeah.
caused this accident. It was a huge accident, so the cop wanted to get proof that he was, maybe a DUI or something.
Yeah.
And then the
Cop
nurse prevented
freaked
it.
out.
Yeah, the cop freaked out.
Well, he probably was under a lot of pressure and furious at this.
No, the other cops were like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
Like, the other cops were level-headed, like, what the fuck are you doing?
You
Yeah,
can't-
homeboy got fired.
He was just probably had enough of it that day.
Yeah.
They're petitioning to fire him too, but
Dude, my
not
buddy
Had
is
enough of it
my
that
buddy.
day.
I won't say his name, but he's a motorcycle cop, and I used to live next to him down in Marina Del Rey. Dude, he would give like 17 tickets a day. There was a quota he had to give. They don't admit it, but you got to give a certain number of tickets. But he was always fair. But he said, dude, he'd come back and play his guitar, and he was like, the amount of negativity I take every day, because I gotta fucking stop people from like they stop and I give them a ticket and the shit I deal with, like, fuck you, I can't believe you're doing this to me and stuff like that. You're doing 30 miles over the speed limit. But the constant negativity that he would deal with would just
That's the
broke
job.
It's the
That's
job.
the job.
He just said it. He wasn't cut out for it. He was more of a musician. I'd hear him go, I don't want to throw and win. He'd be
He's
singing.
probably just trying to get out of it. That's
Yeah,
the gig,
he was.
though.
It's the
I did
gig.
a ride-along in college, and I would never do it again. Somebody was committing suicide. Another person got shot. It was so...
You also deal with assholes. Like, if you're a cop, a lot of times...
No one really
they're
likes you.
Yeah, but you're also when you're a cop, you're dealing with tough cases a lot of times. Like, there are assholes in the world, and a lot of times assholes do shitty things. And then you're dealing with those assholes. There's just a lot of negativity. People crying, people yelling, fighting. I don't know, man.
But no one's like... Unless you're in trouble, that's the only time someone's excited to see a cop.
That's right.
If when you're in trouble, it's the first person you call. But
Yep.
other than that,
When there's a gang,
when you get a
beating
ticket,
the fuck out of
yeah.
your friend, you're looking for cops because you can't help
A
them.
gang?
Gang.
Where do you live? But gangs are beating the fuck out of your friends.
Gangs have done that.
There's fights this weekend.
I had to use my karate.
is there?
What?
Pretty sure.
What?
Edmonton. It was
Edmonton,
at the following
Alberta.
weekend.
I don't
Am
know.
I wrong on that, Jen? I feel like... No, I'm almost positive it is. You got Shevchenko, Nunes. For sure no one here is MMA fans. But Shevchenko, Nunes. You got...
I'm a fan.
Mighty Mouse.
I want to see that fight.
Yeah, but you didn't know it was happening, so you're
I did.
not...
Yeah, I did. I'm just been quiet.
Mighty
about it.
Mouse.
Whoa, Johnson and
Cejudo.
Borg.
You're right. September 9th.
I'm sorry, Borg, Ray Borg. Yeah. You guys had no idea.
I didn't.
I'm like breaking news for you guys.
I'm looking forward to that Valentina Shevchenko fight
Yeah,
though,
you
with
got
Amanda Nunes. Ooh, Rafael dos Anjos hasn't fought in a while with Neil Magny. What's your take on that?
There's a bunch of good fights on there
Gilbert Melendez back fighting Jeremy Stevens.
at 45.
Good fight.
Cejudo, Wilson Reyes is fun. Gilbert Melendez, Jeremy Stevens, the banger. Latifi, Pedro's really fun. Dos Anjos, Neil Magny. Yeah, that's great.
I mean, Neil's
Amanda
so much
Nunes,
taller. What's that going to be
Shevchenko.
about? It's going to be an interesting
Then
matchup.
Demetrius Johnson, Ray Borg.
That looks good though.
Damn,
That's
none of you guys
DJ.
knew about it.
What's your call on-
It's part of the UFC's fault with marketing. It's just tough.
I really didn't
After
know.
the kind of
McGregor
dopamine
shit,
release of the McGregor stuff, like
Yeah, you're right.
It's kind of tough.
You're right.
Especially on this card, because remember, Francis Gano versus JDS was supposed to be on this card. And then JDS got busted. Mm-hmm. So that's
what's your take? Can you just break down? What do you think about Nunes Shevchenko?
You want to start with the main event? Or you're just going to pick a random fight?
Well, that's not a random. That's a pretty main event.
I know, but you don't start with the co-main event.
You mean Demetrius Johnson? I don't know Ray Borg. I've not seen him fight.
That's the problem. See, remember, Demetrius Johnson was going to fight. Everyone wanted to fight TJ, but if he wins this fight, he sets the record, right? He breaks Anderson Silva.
Because to be honest with you, when I see Demetrius Johnson fighting Ray Borg,
you don't care.
And the reason I don't care is because I expect, of course, exactly.
I'm like, he's going to win.
Yeah,
that's the fucking
so
problem.
I don't invest.
I know. I don't care either. That's why I don't have Demetrius. I love Demetrius Johnson. He knows. That's why I don't have Demetrius Johnson as my number one, pound for pound number one. Who's he fighting?
I mean, it's just a different.
But then I guess you have to have him number one now because you got, obviously John Jones with that stuff going. He can't be one anymore with all.
Is there any new development with John Jones?
The most recent thing, he passed his blood test.
He failed the urine test.
Yeah, but
so he passed his blood.
I heard you talking about this on Rogan.
So he passed the blood, failed the urine, but that drug only shows up in your urine. So the media's making a big deal of passing the blood. Has nothing to do with it.
Okay.
The urine's the big one.
Really?
And then I have Chael on the Big Round Breakdown tomorrow, who's going to break down all this drug shit for us. And Chael was saying that Toronto ball that he tests positive for, if you take that, you're usually stacking with a bunch of other stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean. Yeah.
So he's guilty.
He's fucked. But he can't. I mean, so I guess, you know what? Mighty Mouse, number one. John's out, right?
John's out.
So Amanda Nunes, Shevchenko, who you got, B?
I think ultimately you might see the same fight in a way. I got to go with Amanda Nunes ultimately. I mean, Shevchenko is awesome and a badass, and I'm looking forward to the fight. But if I have to put my money on it, I'm sticking with Amanda Nunes.
So peep this, B. If you're going to say the same fight as last time, if that would have been 5 rounds, Shevchenko would have won.
Well,
because Amanda Nunes gassed out and Shevchenko turned on later in the rounds. But now, because that was a 3-round fight,
she's rugged.
So they're all rugged. So now it's a 5-round fight. So now a lot of people go, wait a second. Their first fight, if it was longer, Shevchenko probably would have pulled it off. I don't think she's going to pull it off. I think Amanda Nunes, she's just on this high. I think she gets it done now.
She gets it done in that she stops her?
Maybe. She's going to win, though. I think she's just the champ. It's her time. I think she gets it done.
But that cardio thing is a real issue sometimes, right? So if she gassed at 3, you wonder.
Different pace, though.
Yeah.
And I feel like she's a better fighter than when they fought back then.
I think she's a dime piece, Shevchenko. I like her. Am I wrong? Or I find her very attractive.
Do it for me. I like
she's hot. I'm sorry.
You just want her to kick. I feel like
sexy.
If someone was like, "Hey, have you seen that video of Bryan and Rush getting kicked in the balls by Shevchenko and then she fucks
over and over again?"
Yeah, her just going with your nuts. Have you ever seen that video?
How do you say?
You like on all fours going here again.
She's from Kyrgyzstan. How do you say sorry in Russian?
They don't say that doesn't exist in their language.
It doesn't
exist. You just take it. How do you say
хорошо, which means good. Хорошо. Pancake my balls. How do you say that?
The bullet.
Dude, she's
just wailing away on your old nuts.
Don't call them old though, because they're tight like my face.
Big clock face nuts.
No, they're tight like my face. Dude, she. I think I'm attracted to her because she's such a. Like, she's so hardworking. She's so fucking.
But Amanda Nunes is hardworking too.
Well, Amanda Nunes is
beat her.
Very gay. She's very, very gay. Like, she's got her
mullet's fantastic.
She's gayer than I am for women. Like, she's. You know what I'm saying? She's.
She has a great love story.
Yeah, she does. Is her wife or girlfriend in her corner?
Yes, and they live together.
It's very romantic.
It's
very romantic
cool, right?
to me. I'm glad that you bring that up because nobody ever talks about it. It's very.
I saw them in Vegas.
I'm sorry, but the UFC is at the forefront of not only women's rights but gay rights. Am I wrong about that?
You are wrong. Huh. The fighters are. The UFC's not.
That's what I mean.
UFC doesn't celebrate.
But the fighters.
UFC doesn't blast it out there.
Right, but the
Amanda
fighters
Nunes is.
Yes.
UFC. Have you seen anything of it?
No.
Like during Gay Pride Day, why aren't there UFC gay fight kits?
Right.
Like you have a bunch of lesbians.
I agree, dude.
And I hate to tell you, I'm sure there's some gay fighters. Like you need to celebrate.
There are gay fighters. But I agree with you. I mean, that's kind of a big deal. It really is.
Oh, like, because you're world champions, gay as fuck.
And they're in love and they kiss each other. It's fucking awesome.
And it's their cornermen. And they live together.
Come on.
Why there's not billboards in West Hollywood? I have no idea. Why you don't do a fucking national gay day in West Hollywood with Amanda Nunes and the UFC?
She's a pioneer. In a way.
She's a mullet. I saw her in Vegas. And I just like, what's up, champ? Her and the...
Yeah. She's not overwhelmingly feminine.
No, she's not like super dyke though.
No,
not in person either.
Okay.
You know what? She looks not my type.
Yeah.
But however, she is a beautiful person.
I
you know
agree.
what I'm saying? Like
I love her.
Her face, her body.
I'm a huge fan. Like I have nothing but respect. And
she has a booty too.
She does.
Yeah, but she's not like.
She looks that way. I thought
she's not.
Okay.
She's not. She's like she has that. You would. I know what you like. You basically like.
I like guys
chicks
without
with dicks.
dicks.
Yeah.
I like guys without dicks.
She's not like that though. I know what you like. She's not that.
Me and Stevie
looks
Blue
more
Eyes have the
feminine.
same taste. We like a guy, basically a dude with tits and no dick. That's what we like.
That's what you like. She's not like that. She's very feminine. Like, she's like a beautiful looking person.
I love her. So
like the symmetric of her face, like her skin.
What I was suggesting,
she's very pretty.
What I was suggesting was that because she looks in camera, she looks a little bit more butch. Maybe that's why they don't celebrate her. I don't know.
That's not fair.
I agree with you.
In person,
I agree
she
with
doesn't
you.
though. Maybe
I don't know.
Shrek.
That's a great story, man. Come on. She's got her fucking wife there coaching her, and she's a world champion. Give me a fucking break, man. That's a big deal. Now we got Valentina Shevchenko. Is she hitched or is she single?
I think she's single.
Is she?
I think so.
Because old Bryan's way too light in the ass. I happen to be married too, but I'm
Let her
just
kick
saying.
you in the nuts though, in the snow.
By the way, she could drive that shit into my thigh, and I'd take a knee, wouldn't I?
You get hard.
Oh, my femur and my dick.
What about my boy Neil Magny versus Dos Anjos?
Well, this is fascinating to me because Neil is Neil is what Chin is to all his Asian friends. So to Rafael Dos Anjos, yeah. Neil's
but they make him look
6'2"?
so small here.
You've trained with him. Every bit of 6'2"?
I know Neil very well.
Never gets tired. Never gets tired.
Great cardio. Great cardio.
What's your call on that fight? Because I got Neil Magny.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
How?
I think he outstrikes him. Even
Just
though Dos
jabs and
Anjos
moves?
is, yep, I think Dos Anjos is a great striker and
powerful.
everything else, and great wrestler. But I think Neil's
Great
long enough
grappling.
to stop the takedown, and I think he edges him
Dos
out.
Anjos, for whatever reason, you guys can make your
Why did you draw that out?
You guys
Why did
can
you
make
draw that
your-
reason? Why did you do
your
that?
assumptions. But since USADA, the Golden Snitch, kicked in, he's not the same fighter. And obviously, I'm biased for Neil Magny. I think he gets it done. It's a tough fight for Neil, though. Very, very tough.
Anybody who fights Dos Anjos is going to be in for a better pack of lunch.
Then your finish of the night, your most exciting one. The last two on the main card are your fun fights.
Gilbert Melendez, Jeremy Stevens.
Yep, and
Yeah.
Latifi, Pedro.
Yeah, Melendez is just a beast. So is Jeremy. I got Melendez in that fight. Even though he's been off for a long time, I never bet against Gilbert Melendez. He's just... What do you think?
Love Gil. He's obviously part of the Wolf Pack.
Yep.
Hate picking against him.
Are you? I mean, I
wouldn't pick against him.
Right.
I like Gil.
Yeah.
It's a
Jeremy's
tough fight
got
for
that
Gil.
power.
It's a tough fight for Gil.
Yeah.
He doesn't look great. I don't know.
Although Jeremy fights at 55 and he's down to 45 right now.
He's been at 45.
He has?
Yeah.
Hasn't he always fought at 55?
Yeah,
I feel like?
but he's been his last two
Okay.
at 45.
Is that a tough cut
but
for him,
remember,
or-
Gil's at 45.
Yeah.
This is Gil's first fight at 45 in the UFC.
That's crazy. Well, that's a big weight cut for both of them.
Like, this card's probably gonna get 125,000 buys, but still, it's a fun card. Like, it's a fun one to watch.
Yep.
You got Cejudo fighting again.
God, I was FaceTiming with Tarek on the plane. I was FaceTiming, and you know when you're about to take off, but people are getting on the plane and it's kind of quiet. And I go, I'm on a plane. And he goes, you are? I go, yeah. He goes, super loud. He goes, show me your dick. And literally, no, everybody around me turned, and this dude just started laughing. He was standing, and he just started fucking dying. And I go, dude, what the fuck? And then everybody started laughing. He goes, I want to see your dick. I was like, ah!
That's funny.
Oh, Jesus.
That's it for that card, though. Yeah, I don't.
That's it.
Probably missed it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll watch it when I get back, but it'll be fun.
I'm really looking forward to. We'll talk about it later, but Triple G, Canelo.
Now you get some time, yeah.
Yeah, get some time on that. All right, man. Listen, if you guys are in Madison, Wisconsin, September 21, 22, 23, I'll be at Comedy on State. And then I'll be in Philly at Helium Comedy Club 28, 29, 30. Come see me do stand-up at Helium Comedy Club in Philadelphia, you filthy animals. Brennan, where are you going to be?
I'm in San Francisco next Thursday, September 14th at Cobb's Comedy Club. It might be sold out. If not, there's like 10 tickets left. Go to tfatk.com right this second. Get tickets for Bryan and myself at the Comedy Club next Thursday. And then I am at Long Beach Laugh Factory September 22nd. That is a Friday night. So next Thursday, I'm at San Francisco, and then 22nd, Friday night, Long Beach Laugh Factory. Get tickets right now, tfatk.com. This is the Finally Kid. We're out.